everyone in the industry will be asking for help from you, one person.
Yeah.
And it's difficult for me, one person, to help everyone. Yeah. But if I help the whole industry, the distance between me and the industry will not be so big. So they won't be needing to ask for help from one person. Yeah. They can pursue themselves, or they will ask for many different people, because many different people then would have achieved.
And now the question comes, how is it helping the industry, yet the album is for BEBE Cool?
Break the Chains, to complete the answer for Break the Chains, Break the Chains is it's a statement towards mindset change, basically. It's a statement towards mindset change. And mindset change is not just BEBE Cool. Me, my mindset is completely changed.
So I've heard a lot about Aquafunded, but is it everything people say it is, or is it just another hype?
Yeah, I mean, I've tried other platforms.
I have given you an explanation that I don't give myself limits to anything.
Yeah.
Those days they used to tell me, oh, music by 40 you will be done. I feel young now and I feel fresh.
Yeah.
This is a time when I feel I can sing even way better. The older the wine, the sweeter it is. So people used to say the statements, but they don't practice them. So me, I changed my mind. So I'm breaking that chain that was tying me onto thinking the old way of thinking. Yeah. Now I'm thinking new. I'm thinking new nice pants. They are big, so my legs are aerated. But they're big, they're fashionable to young people. Yeah. So young people can relate with me. Yeah. The world is fashion. The business I do is showbiz. I need to look nice. I go to gym, you need to look nice. I don't just talk about these things just for the sake. But in reality, I'm breaking that chain of locking myself into the old ways of thinking. So that's break the chains.
Okay,
so, the other question, the next one that you had asked?
The question was, you're saying it is...
How does it help me,
the other people in the industry?
Yeah. How it does help the other people in the industry is when you listen to Break the Chains album, it's none of the music that we've been doing in Uganda. Totally different genres. Us Ugandans have been used to doing our local music, which is Chidandali, Kadongo Kamu, Zouk and everything. It's okay, we've done it and we can still do it. But then, we embrace a lot of artists from outside Uganda with different genres. And then we pay a lot of money, our people here pay a lot of money to those artists. And then those artists are doing music that is selling globally. Yet our music is not selling globally. We have failed to pick a leaf by accepting. We have locked ourselves onto a tree using a chain. Yet we know for sure Afrobeat is selling globally. We know Afro-tech is now beginning. Afro house is beginning. So we are still locking ourselves, convincing ourselves that what we are doing is right.
And that was the next question I had about the genres that are differently on the album.
Yes. Also, all that is a point to teach the rest of the artists that, guys, it's okay, let's go. Let's break off this thing of thinking that Chidandali, a hit song in Uganda, then you're a complete artist. You're not a complete artist. You're just an artist at that moment of that single song within a region. Most of the songs that are done even by Ugandan artists don't even cross Buganda. We have gone to Gulu, Lira, Pako. The reason why many artists are not even going there is because they are not known there in Gulu, in Lira. But they don't take time to even research. Why haven't I done a show in Gulu?
Zikomanakawa.
Yes, Zikomanakawa. They don't even take time to ask themselves, Luacha abantu be Koboko, tebana bakumpangisa. Luacha abantu be Lira, Arua, they haven't booked me. It's because they don't know you. You think you have a big song, but if you've not been there, they don't know you. Because if they knew you and they liked the song, they call for you. So for me, I'm saying, break the chain. Let's stop thinking small time. Let's think big time. Let's think worldwide. Technology has made it simpler for us today. You no longer need to really rely on just a record company alone. The best example I can give you is the new small talent from Kasese. The Enewa. Yes. The boy did not come to Kampala. He did this song in a bar in Kasese. with the father, and people in New York are dancing.
It's currently on a flight. He went to Kenya for a performance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can see that you're breaking the chain by accepting. Change your mindset. Stop arguing these kiddish little things of arguing and say, I can also do it like Burna Boy.
Yeah.
I can also do it like Davido. What are they doing? What type of music? Which producers are they using? Okay, if you can't afford the type of the exact producer, get the young producers who are working like those other producers, so that you can be able to do the same. And it takes time.
The discussion has been, BEBE has been there for a long time. It is time he should look at nurturing other talents. Waliyo chikozeeko some time back, ndowooza ne bakudisappointinga. Toconsideringa kuddamu chikola.
It's a two-way thing. No one ever gave me a limit. That's why I'm saying I'm breaking the chain, that mindset of thinking that it's time for me to help, to nurture others. I should stop nurturing myself. I just told you I raised my bar so high. I'm not yet there. That brings me to even some of these young artists who I saw asking me or saying that I'm an upcoming artist.
Yeah, there's
some of the artists saying that hey, BEBE is an upcoming artist now. Let me tell you something, Musoga. Yes, and all my life, until I reach my target, I am an upcoming artist because I haven't reached my target. That's why I still work so hard. If artists who are global, like Burna Boy, still go on BBC Extra, still go on media tours, as much as they are known, as much as we are saying he's African giant, he's global.
Recently he was on the street.
Recently he was on the street with the DJ. If he's still doing that, then why don't I do the same? Who am I not to do? So for those young artists in Uganda who are still saying, who have started that cabozy of saying BEBE is an upcoming artist, I am surely an upcoming artist. For them, they made it already. They are stable, they have made it.
They are successful.
They are successful.
For you, and
for me, I haven't reached my target, my bar. So I'm going to work even harder because I set my bar so high.
But what does that communicate to you when you see a young artist that has just come ng'omulaba mu budde bwonna?
The communication is clear. He has reached where he dreamed.
Buy data bundles uniquely tailored for you using the My Airtel app. Choose between daily, weekly, and monthly bands.
He's not wrong. He has reached where we are low talk. Era yatuuka. Kati ekimutabula akyebuuza nti nze nfaaki kumbe kankimuddemu nti kankibaddemu nti nze wenjagala okutuuka wakyali. Nze nkyali upcoming, sinnaba kutuukawo. Naye ye okusinziira ku birooto bye ne bye yali ayagala yabifuna yatuuka.
There is one who told me nti Musoga nze kyemuddamu kumbuuza bintu ebyo kyonna kye nali ndoota mu music nakifuna. And he's a good friend of mine.
Yes, and that's it. Onze okusanga ng'omuntu kyeyali ayagala yali nyumba na motoka. Nga yakifuna, so tosobola kumublaming.
Looking at the East African music industry right now, the biggest song is Wrong Places from our very own Joshua Baraka. You have him on your album. Still, as we discuss the album, are we now breaking the chains?
100% we are on the road. The chains are broken. Once the chains are broken, that means movement. Look at this. Has there been any album that has been spoken about like Break the Chains before?
No.
So the answer is, at least now, every artist will want to either their album be spoken about like Break the Chains or more. So that chain has been broken. And now, don't artists now believe in albums again?
I've seen even Lydia sent me an invitation for her listening party.
For
so
what?
For an album. Yeah.
Not a single.
Yeah.
Not a what?
An EP.
An EP.
Yeah.
But an
so not
album.
a deluxe, but an album.
So the chain has broken. How many artists are telling you they're in studio doing albums?
Many.
Exactly. So my 3 or 4 or 5 out of the 10 intentions that we had for the album
So far,
so far
you have
about
achieved
4.
one.
So far 4.
4.
Yes.
One is artists have now picked interest in
the albums. 2, they are learning how an album can be promoted. 3, they are seeing which where to go when you're promoting an album. Okay? And 4, they are also learning, old artists are learning that we are not yet done. It is actually now that we are so good. Because so many of them have told me, my millennials artists in Uganda, in Kenya, in Tanzania, they are rejuvenated now. They are saying, they are seeing it, they are saying, hey, surely I can do so. Why am I letting go of such a good talent and going just to the farm? Yet I can do both the music and the farm. Because now the farm can sustain my music. When I was young, I couldn't have any input financially from anything. But now I have businesses that can support my music. Then how do I give up now?
So they're coming back.
Yeah, they have agreed, all of them, most of them that I've spoken to. You're going to see a flash of artists by the end of next year, most especially old generation artists. The only difference is, I pray that they are able to practice the new styles of music rather than the old. Because, for example, in Uganda, it's a new generation and it's dictating what type of music they are taking. So being an old artist, yes, you can come back with some and you'll be lucky to, because also the young are growing, and when they grow to like the older music. So it's a juggle that you have to play perfectly at a perfect time.
Okay, what is your favorite song on the album, Break the Chains?
I don't have a favorite song.
That is why.
Because, no. It's true. I don't have a favorite song on the album. Because every single day, I'll tell you, one of my best songs that moved me first was Home. The other one was Rectangle Love. Rectangle Love later was replaced by Hips Don't Lie. Home was replaced by Check. Check was replaced now by Hidden Agenda. So I don't know, in the beginning I liked the best instrumental I liked amongst all of them was the instrumental of Games. You get it? And when you leave Games alone, when it comes to soothing music, when I listen to Yemi Alade in African Love, it goes differently. It takes me away totally different. So intentionally I won't say that I'm surprised that I don't have the best song. This is exactly the position in which I wanted to be for a good album.
Okay.
Because it's wrong for me to say that then I should have focused on that one single song and just released that one. But our focus was on 16 tracks.
Okay. You traveled to Kenya and Tanzania, but before we go there, we've had bloggers and of course social media analysts claiming that this album needs no international marketing. What do you have to say about that?
What does that mean?
Media
the so-called bloggers and media analysts that are now on are new.
If you're studying or working in architecture, you need to know about academia. It's the platform that finally bridges the skills gap between.
This is a new field. Number 2, they are also learning. They do not know much about the industry. They don't know much about music. I mean, someone wakes up in the morning and they put a phone in front of themselves and they start to talk. They only say what they know in their head. They have not been to media schools. They have not been in concerts. Some of them have just come from villages. Some of them are just learning to. So I understand they are learning, practicing to be analysts. But it doesn't give them a right to, think that they are the ones saying what should be done. Allow people who have been in the industry, who have experience, to guide you.
Bebe, according
For me, when they say things, I can easily tell that, okay, this person is practicing how to think, though he's not thinking the right thing. There's a difference between practicing how to analyze and analyzing. Those are two different things.
So some people are trying.
But you've all seen, this industry has just begun. Less than how many years now? since we had TikTok?
It's now 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Even
Actively
Facebook.
2 years.
Even Facebook itself.
Yeah.
People were not there analyzing. They were there just doing one or two things, posting things here and there. So people are, and then also besides the platforms, how much experience do they have in the music industry?
That's why.
If you bring Moses Matov to start talking, you would shut up and listen.
That's where I was going, Bebe. According to you, who is supposed to be given? Who are those people that are supposed to be given
people
these
who are
platforms?
supposed to be giving information are the people who have been in that specific industry for so long, and they have practiced it. But you see, Musoga, let me give you this example. You see, you moving with musicians.
Yeah.
You can move with musicians. You can interview them for the next 40 years, but you still will never have the same experience as an artist who would have spent 30 years in the industry.
Why?
Because he's been practicing it itself. You're watching it from aside.
Outside, yeah.
But him, he has been practicing it. So, I understand the point of trying to get topics to, create stories here and there.
Yeah.
But it's important that you listen to people who are in the actual field. Today in Uganda, we have Bushington.
Yeah.
This man has been working with BET, MTV for how many years? Over 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
So, someone will come and tell you how BET operates. Someone will come and tell you how MTV gives awards. Someone will come and tell you how albums are supposed to be nominated or promoted. Ngatasukanga kona Kampala. So this is what, and then also I want my young people who are doing blogging and to do research. Today I did an interview at Radio City, and I was so proud of this young man.
Yeah.
He did too much research.
Yeah.
If anybody listened to such an interview, you feel proud. Even the way he's asking me the same information, he's asking me information in such a way that it sounds new to me.
Yeah.
The person who's supposed to give an answer.
Yeah.
So the more different ways I give different answers, the better, the more people understand it.
Yeah.
Recently, when I was on the Kasuku Live,
Yeah.
the way they asked me the questions, most of those questions, was different. And that's why people were very interested in listening in the answers.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with my TikTokers and bloggers, and it's okay. They're earning a living. But then what I want is I pray that the people who are interested in having information know who to get information from.
Okay. Wali omuyimbi gwe nabaddeko naye mukwano gwo n'agamba nti naye kyali wange anaakomya ddi okuleka abantu okujja bamwogerako n'akamanyiro we bagenda. Why do you choose that line? Nti oli asobola okujja n'ayogera about Bebe Cool n'agenda bugenzi.
I think you can't stop people from saying what they want to say. This is a free country. This is partly why Uganda is a very interesting country.
Yeah.
When you look at the freedom that people have in Uganda, it gives you again, this one I've learned from President Museveni. When you stop people from doing things, they just keep them. They don't stop them.
Yeah.
They just wait for you at a weaker point and they do them.
Yeah.
But when you allow them to do all the silly things that they want to do early, they get tired of the silly things and they start doing the right things. The earlier, the better. So for me, people coming up, disrespecting Bebe, this and that, for how long? By the end of the day, you start disrespecting Bebe, and then when you do, you reach a time and you're like, but then, and that's what has happened. So it's a good formula, and it's not only for me, it's advice to people. Omuntu abakola nnyo ebintu akuvumako muleke mu encouraging avumako we so that kati atandike kuwana.
So gumuleka n'avuma
So it's another way to help people to grow up.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we still live on Gargamel TV, coming to you live from Ntinda Stretcher, our offices one wezili Ntinda ku office za Gargamel TV. Abasinga mubadde mwebuze kitebe nga tukoleranga yoko live lero tuzze era nga kyetwagala okulaga nti byonna bisoboka byonna byewetaaga osobola okubanga ofuna. Ladies and gentlemen, tuli powered by Zuwena Cakes. Abazuwena Cakes bakugamba nti bo basalawo okubanga bakuwa keke ku mukolo gwonna oba gwakwanjula nabadde nebuuzaako oba n'egyokuzina abalongo banaatuwa keke ne bagamba bajja kunzirira batya balina offices mu bitundu ebyenjawulo osobola obafuna awali eri ewandegeya awo wennyini waliwo ekizimbe ekipya awo wennyini oba okiraba clearly Zuwena Cakes then waliwo office yaffe wano enkadde zigenda ziggulawo ndowooza omwaka gunaggwerako nga Uganda yonna abazuwena Cakes batwongedde okubanga batuwa branches ez'enjawulo keke zaabwe zitandikira ddala ku bbeeyi layisa abasinga olwa brand erinnya Zuwena mutya ne mugamba nti bannaye kinaasoboka naye osobola ogendayo bbeeyi layisa osobola okubanga wefunira akakeeke n'osobola okubanga onyumirwa omukolo gwo. Still with a big size baby cool tackling Break the Chains album. You travel to Kenya and Tanzania nga tetunagenda deep in what happened. You carry Kenya media. Buli omu n'abuuza kati Bebe Cool agenze Kenya promoting a Break the Chains album. Ate notika Kenya media atamanyi yadde awali. Notika Shoni Styles ata ina audience ye Kampala. What was the purpose of taking these TikTokers?
It's a very good question. Now, the purpose of moving with these TikTokers, first of all, let me explain the difference between East Africa. East Africa, on all these platforms, all these countries are different countries are prioritizing different platforms and using them differently. In Uganda, our first platform is TikTok. And our TikTokers are moving TikTokers. They are current affairs TikTokers. Okay? Now, in the global, where we want to go, the #1 platform right now is TikTok. Okay? So, the Ugandan TikTokers are both seated and moving. Stationary and moving. Okay? So, if they are stationary and moving, you have to find you have to make use of them in all angles. First, you have to understand how TikTok works. TikTok works with algorithm. If you go to London with your phone and you're roaming and you keep on TikTok, TikTok will start sending you things within that area, London. Okay? So if you stay in London for 2 weeks, 70% of your TikTok scrolls will be from around within London. Okay? So I left Uganda with an idea. I wanted to move with my management, 9 people, and I also moved with 9 media personalities, of which 7 of them were TikTokers. Now, when we go to Kenya, we found that in Kenya, their #1 platform is X.
For promotion.
That is Twitter. Now, besides Twitter, Kenya is still accustomed to television. While in Uganda, people are now accustomed to TikTok, social media. Then, of course, TVs are now breaking to be second or third. And then, in Kenya, they don't have moving TikTokers. They have stationary. People who do challenges and people who do dances, adverts, and talk about things and act their things, their content. They are content creators. They are totally different from Bukenya. Bukenya can come there at the situation and be talking about the situation. He can follow you in a car and you go discussing. Sky Soldier. You see, I didn't go with, what's his name?
Desh
Kalisa. When I gave Desh Kalisa the ticket, Desh said, I can't move the studio. My brand, my followers only do follow me when I'm seated in my studio. So these are the analysis that people haven't learned. So when I took these people the other side, I now had them reflect the information from Kenya, because our Ugandans don't know what happens the other side. They assume. So I didn't want them to be lied to by these same people we've been talking about, the bloggers and TikTokers who want to just give wrong information. So when I take the actual TikTokers and bloggers to the media tour, Number one, the advantage is they relay the media tour in Uganda. So where I left in Uganda, where I would have left gap, there wasn't gap. I stayed trending.
Yeah.
That's number one.
In Uganda.
In Uganda.
Yeah.
Number two, the TikTokers got into the algorithm of Nairobi. So the people of Kenya started to see so many new TikTokers from Uganda and things about BEBE Cool here and there within that algorithm.
Yeah.
Here's the highest paying remote job you can do from anywhere. No degree, no experience, and
Number three, when I left Kenya and went to Tanzania, the people of Tanzania started to see new TikToks within the algorithm. And the people of Uganda also started to see the conversations now stayed. Kenya, he's in Kenya, there's never been a media tour in Africa done by any artist, and it was that known and famous and large at that actual time. Never.
So you yakulembera.
You find out if there's ever been an artist who has ever moved with 16 people for a media tour in 2 countries or in 1 country. It's never been done. But what do you learn from it? It's called a media
Tour.
So who must tour?
The media. The artist.
The artist with his media team,
yeah.
touring media houses. It must be concentrated with media.
So it was about getting the media
So you get
concentration.
yes, so the TikTokers got to see what Tanzania is. So now next time when they are talking about Tanzania, they know the comparison between Tanzania and Uganda.
Yeah.
When they are talking about Kenya and Uganda, they have been there. They now know they are media personalities. They are never going to report again false information when they move. I'm going to go with them to Nigeria. I'm going to go with them to Ghana. We are going to Rwanda. We are going to Burundi. We are going to South Africa. Courtesy Uganda Airlines, because now we have an airline that can sponsor artists from Uganda. So the thing is, now people don't have to get second-hand information.
Bamufuna direct.
Bamufuna direct oyo gongambye ani Bukenya was live. Abagamba bannange peva zizino ezewa feze zisinga. When you're promoting music, never underestimate any level of information flow.
Yonna eba ya mugaso.
Omwana owokubiri gw'omuziza Sky
Soldier.
Sky Soldier yasinga okuba wano live mu campaign ezaggwa.
Yeah.
How do you underestimate his following when you're promoting an album? That's where people go wrong. When you do music, you don't, yes, it's English music, I'm doing it for people who enjoy music, but you see, you can't underestimate certain people. Nabo gendo bayingizamu mpola so that they can learn to appreciate. The boy who is going global with Uganda's song oyo mwana ani Dexter. He doesn't even, I don't think he even speaks very good English. But he's now believing that things can happen, and more like him are believing that things can happen. So it's very important for artists to move with media people rather than their sisters and brothers.
How's the reception in both countries?
Reception was good. The reception was good. The songs are playing. It is a very bad mistake that I did. I don't know how I did it until when I go to Nairobi after so many years and Tanzania after over 20 years. That I noticed that it was a very big mistake I made not to be going to those countries at least a minimum of 3 times a year. Because you have to keep in touch with your fans. So now the music is playing. Every day the DJs send me the clips. People are calling me, you know. If this happens for the next 2 years, then I'll be back on top of East Africa like it was before, or back on top of Africa like it was before. Yes.
Okay, the other question was wali said Tanzania twafuna abali in Uganda, because I was with you but then twafuna amawulire nti BEBE Cool yagenze ku Wasafi Records ate nga ina appointment ne Diamond Platinum n'ata meeting. Naye I want you to answer this question in Uganda. Kuba mfunye
nedda kati ekyaliwo kyali nti kyannaku nnyo nti tukyalinayo abavubuka nenga era bwenaga nti toyinza kustopinga abantu kwogera bye baagala naye abalina amagezi baali bakiraba nti Diamond ali mu America ate BEBE ali Tanzania kati olinda otya omuntu ali mu America nga gwogenda ku TV ne radio eddakiika awa 2 okukola interview oli aba yayagala just kumanyika naye some more attention lwansonga nti waliwo abantu abatalina kumenya budde nga bwe nagambye nti abantu abamu baleka ne boogera ekyo nekijja nekipasinga nekigenda nobaleka bulesi because okimanyi tebagenda kufunamu ate beyongera kwesimira wayimiridde wasima ate asima yekola ki yezika.
Okay. What do we have to learn from the media people of Kenya and Tanzania?
I think media Uganda chino first of all kujebaza lwansonga nti evolvinga litwaina media nkadde eri so formal ebintu bikola boti straight bot naye kati media yaffe eri very active eri very dynamic bakubuuza ebintu upside down buli kimu bajja ekikyamu ekiriwo kiri nti basobola media Uganda esobola creating a perception enkyamu so abayimbi n'abantu babulijjo abakosa media balina okubeera very very careful oba ogenda kukola media abantu abasinga bwe batolishwa munnamawulire ngo ayagala interview gwe mugamba ku ebibuuzo bye oggyemu ebibuuzo ebyo answeringa ebibuuzo byagala akoleki akubuuze osobola okuba nga tebakumisquoting otherwise abamu ngaffe tusobola okuansweringa ebibuuzo byonna kati nze ndi very okay with media in Uganda lwansonga nti I can reason naye osanga nga media Uganda eri so petty.
GoDaddy has an SSL option to meet your needs, whether you do it yourself or we manage it for you.
Sometimes, but it also works because bajjamu nnyo ebintu ebi entertaining abantu. So media ya Uganda ina formality ne informal, ina petty ne major. Yes. You have to choose. Okay. Yes, but I think we are doing a very good job in Uganda when it comes to media. Only the media personalities are not investing in their media houses.
The media personalities are not investing in their media.
Yes. Katingera bonalaba nti kati twategedde ekyabadde Tanzania kati eri room tugenda kwera ddala studio side eyokubiri tugenda kukola studio ya Gagamel TV where you sit and interview people. You get it? Nga bwalabye gundi ezo zonna bwe zabadde we must go live on YouTube. We must that's what I learned. That's Tanzania tuli mass emirundi 10 when it comes to that being organized online. Ajja omwana blog eno girabira ddala nti eringa TV yenyini
ngawe mutulaba
nga bwe kiri naye nga ataddewo branding bulungi ataddewo emmeeza microphones mixer biki then ali live
nekifuluma bulungi
and everyone can afford to do that naye ab'Uganda bakyali mu buti waliwo bana balina emba ezenkana eri oli mu kati olina oluba lwenkana eno kwegamba ojoboja n'ebintu byotamanyi kugamba that's where sometimes we batusingira oli mu saati erabikira ddala nti olabika nga yasuze oba mu kifulukwa kyokka ng'oli munnamawulire
ogenze mu kamera tonalya
oyayuuya okitegeera
wekyamula
mweteekemu kati mwebelievingiremu kuba ffe be mubuuza kati tuba believinga kati namwe mutuyambe mwebelievingiremu amazima Katonda gwejjayo nkubuulira blogs zonna bannayuganda bonna abatulaba mwazirabye zonna ze nakoze interviews those were not like I think I only went to out of the 2 weeks over 50 interviews I only did less than 5 live TVs the rest were online platforms individually owned.
Even in Tanzania yabadde ne Instagram zinga ziri
exactly
well monetized
naye nga omuntu ali mu studio ye bwati ataddewo branding screens nga bwe walabye bwe twakoze abakasu You get it? So I think to me that is very important information for our media personalities. Very, very crucial.
Okay. Talking about streaming is something you've since you released your album Break the Chains.
Yes.
Chechimu ku kintu kyobadde oyogerako buli ku interview gyogendako.
Yes.
Kya mugaso ki abantu lwaki balina okuyiga okustreaminga music?
Abantu balina okuyiga okustreaminga music kubanga kati ensi ekyuse. Kati eri mu kigambo kya streaminga music. Tekyali mu kigambo kya hit song. Hit song is a song that people play in a club, at a party, lunondwagala. Nalo ekirundi nti obozi nalo balaba lu streaming. Naye ekikwewunyisa nti nno ennyimba ezisinga biggest amount of streams in the world, ate they are not hit songs.
Enyimba ezisinga streams enyingi mu nsi yonna.
They are not necessarily hit songs. They are songs that many people listen to so many times.
They are good songs.
They are good songs. Okitegere kakati ensi ekyuse nti ensi ekolagana na abantu kati baagala kye bayita content yoyo gwosobola okuteeka ku social media platforms. Kakati bw'ogenda n'oyimba oluyimba lumu, actually kino kankigatte n'ekintu abasinga kye babadde bambuuza nti omanyi music abantu okola album bawulirizako oluyimba luki lumu. Kakati ensi eno disruptive technology yajja, platforms zino zonna zetulina, kati ensi is about content. Content, audio ne visual. Audio ne visual ntegeeza ki? Video, ebifaananyi, then ne music oba ebigambo oba okitegeera. Kati bw'obanga olaba ekigenda maaso ku bayimbi, bayimbi bannaffe betwagala n'okukola nabo collaborations, tebakyayagala ssente. Oli agamba saagala ssente zo, njagala kulaba oyina streams, oyina abakuwuliriza. Kyabuuza in short. Ladies and gentlemen, basabo ne banyabo, ekigambo streams kitegeeza abakuwuliriza. Kati abakuwuliriza luli twalinga tebabalika. Naye kati ennaku zino platforms ze bateekawo music kwatambulira abawuliriza music wo kati babalibwa. Omulundi wo omuntu wawuliriza oluyimba lwo gubalibwa mu nsi yonna. So kati gwe bw'obanga gy'okoma okuba n'abantu abangi abawuliriza music wo n'emirundi emingi, gy'okoma okusemberera ku bali abasajja banene abali mu nsi yonna. How?
3 reasons to start Tai Chi workout this summer. In 1 week, you'll see your energy.
Jay-Z gy'atudde, Davido gy'ali, Burna Boy gy'ali, balina katugambe streams billioni emu. Oba katugambe balina streams milioni 5. Kati waba balina milioni 5 katugambe. Balina milioni 5 baagala kweza milioni 600 oba 7. Kati wakusanga nga gw'olina stream abakustreamingako bali milioni 10. Abalina okunoonya agatteko abo bawulirize n'owe aweze 600. Ye tayagala mitwalo gye 5 egya $, yayagala ziri streams z'abantu milioni 10. Anoonyeyo ne artist omulala. Kakati game we yakyukidde, era nange kati gwe muzannyo gwe ngenda okukola ki okutandika, naye nga sinagutandika buli gwe nkubira okugamba nti tukoleyo kolabo bw'abadde ng'atunula ku streams zange nga zibadde ntono,
ng'alaba tekiggwa yadde olina ssente naye nze tolina bakuwuliriza, ate nkola ntya naawe? Okitegedde? So kakati game egenze ku bameka abakuwuliriza. So twagala Abannayuganda batandike okuwuliriza music waffe ku stream ku platforms ezo, tuweze abatuwuliriza. Yengeri yokka industry yaffe olaba ne bwabeera David Lutalo, tolaba nti Uganda erina abantu milioni 5, milioni 25 ne basalawo ne bawuliriza ennyimba za David Lutalo emirundi 5 buli luyimba, abantu milioni 25.
David aba alina okufuna essimu okuva mu America oba Bungereza okuva abamu ku bayimbi
kibana abantu bano
mbagala mpaako David aba agenda gawoga tewali buzibu oluyimba lulwo video yiyo gwotekamu buli kimu.
Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back Bebe Cool agenda kuba atunyonnyola abantu bayambiddwa batya problem ebaddewo ya internet eri too expensive bayambiddwa batya okubanga basobola okustreaminga music on then nekirala nfunyeeko comment okuva ku following ku YouTube from Rwanda. Thank you so much agamba is Bebe Cool going to Rwanda for a media tour. We'll come back and of course talk about that. Still there's a discussion of who is a global artist. Bebe Cool will still tackle that. Thank you so much for being on Gargamel TV.
Complaininga kuno tulina okumanya nga Bannayuganda nti company zaali zasayininga endagaano batusayiningako nga probably ebiseera ebyo twali twetaaga nnyo company zijje zireete jjukira ffe tetwalina ki internet kakati tutandise okulaba nti neighbor waffe naye obuwaali ki ali cheap naffe mutandika okukola ki okutusalirako kati ekyokubiri gavumenti nayo netandika okulaba internet omugaso gwayo teriyo gavumenti mu nsi esobola kufunira abantu baayo 30% ku bantu baayo mirimu tekisoboka ekinene nnyo bweba erwanye 15-20%. 80% erina okuteekawo embeera ng'abantu abo 80% basobola okwekolamu ki emirimu ne beetandikira ki bekampuni zaabwe. Kakati bw'otunuulira Uganda 7 ku 100 bavubuka bato bava mu masomero abalala tebasomye abalala ki kati gwe nga gavumenti ky'osinga okwagala be bavubuka abo okweyiyiza ekyokukola oba tobaagala mu bubbi tobaagala mu butemu. Kyenjagala okwongera okwanguwa kituuke mangu eri abatukulembera minisita wa ICT President Museveni njagala mulabe mangu opportunity eno ey'abavubuka okusobola okweyiyiza akasente mu nsawo nga tebabbye tebasse n'okuba nti nno kati Bannayuganda batandise n'okuyiga mangu nti internet si yakuvuma ebyokuvuma bikenderedde ddala okusinziira nga bwe byatandika okweyambula ndooza ko kwaggwereddewo ddala kubanga kati oyinza n'okumala omwezi tolabye ku muntu yeeyambudde. Kyensinga okulaba ku internet kati naddala ku TikTok abantu ebintu bye bakoze nima gye balima ebintu bye baimportinze abalala biki bye badiscovering kulunda nvunyu kulunda bumyu kulunda that is ogugwe mugaso gwaki gwa internet. Kakati gwe buba government abantu bano nga toyagala baconcentrating ku bino politics simanyi biki ebintu ebitabateeka sente direct muki sawo bakendeereze omulanga gwabwe guli obalabye bonna gye batunuulidde essimu zaabwe essimu eno esobola okuvaako okuviira ddala ku mutwalo gumu ebiri ejja $, paka ku $200 $100 ze mitwalo 37. Omuntu yenna nga n'afuna emitwalo gya 37 omwezi tabeera ng'oli anoonya omulimu ate anoonya omulimu bw'anaalaba nga munne akozesa essimu y'okufuna emitwalo 35 oba 5 omwezi naye agenda kudda ku ssimu ye. So kitegeeza nti gavumenti olina omukisa gw'amaanyi okubuukira bbaasi eno ekoledde ey'abavubuka abato okwenoonyeza ekyokukola nga bakozesa ki ssimu zaabwe. So tekyetaaga kutuula mu paaliyamenti tekijja kwetaaga kulowooza nnyo ngeri gye tuyambamu bavubuka kufuna byakukola kati kye tugenda okugamba nti kino tukite.
Growing your Instagram doesn't have to be hard. Let me explain. Go to Plixie.com, set up an account, and start for
tukitestinze tukikoze eki tukirabye nti nga gavumenti tulabye nti abavubuka babaso omuntu n'abitegeera kubanga teeraliikirira kaki ka data. Kakati gwe kenyini nga government oyagala kubangula abantu, muzeeyi atambula physically PDM, yalibadde atambula na kitundu, yalibadde ebiseera ebisinga abeera ku TikTok online. Online z'ennaku zino zisobola n'okuba ng'eziri live. Oli awo ndi wano ondaga ente nkugamba nti omusawo ono tya president soko kirabe. So nsaba njagala nnyo government yaffe eduke emisinde ku nsonga ya data. Data mukendeze mulabe engeri gye mu compensatinga telecom companies ezaleeta data, whatever contracts they have, find a better way, because that compensation data wagwa, it directly positively impacts ku muvubuka we Uganda. Omuvubuka bananga abana beyiza using data. So let's think about it. Era emboze muku subira meeting ne president. Mu bintu byonna binja okufocusingako ekyo kya data.
And that is something that everyone was talking about on social media. Anti abana bana ba TikTok abasinga bali bamiyangalinga justing ababera
bali badde
kati gwe nofuna nobasika era babebuza what are your intention is okusika
those are some of the things, because kati ejo milimu kati buli TikToker boboge na mutambuza a week gwe mubale nti no muspendinga ke kitono a million mu week, muspendinga ko million 2 a week ngo mutambuze Kenya Tanzania omusuzo omulisa no musasula no musala obo kitegeera abafuna
nakolanga amanyi
kati ababana bali bagenze Tanzania ne Nairobi no naye kati bategedde bwe twogera nti bus corridor kati gundi yagitegedde ani Sean
Bukenya yagiwuliddemu
bwe twogera nti ennyonyi bagitegedde oba okitegeera ba TikTokers bangi tebalinyangako ku nnyonyi, ba TikTokers bangi tebatambulangako ku ttaka. Omunamawulire wange omu eyagenda olugendo ku ttaka nadda by air, namubuuza nawe ogenda ku ttaka, nagamba nze preferring ogenda ku ttaka, I need to see but I'll come back by air. Nengamba wow, because abantu tebamanyi na sceneries za nsi, abantu tebamanyi na East Africa bwefaanana. Boyogera ku Rift Valley ya akikwatanga kigambo tamanyi na mugaso gwa Rift Valley, tamanyi na gye basimba tea, tamanyi kwegamba kwe tuba tu discussing ebintu bino politically oba socially. Ffe tukozesa amagezi ago gonna nti oyogera ku Kenya omanyi nti kati oyogera ku Eastern oyogera ku mazzi oba Western oyogera ku tea chai gwe basimba oba Rift Valley oba ki, kakati abantu abo babeera bwe bati batambula bwe bati. No, abantu balowooza tulowoleza at the same understanding, but then bofuna opportunity to move around using a job eno simu ababaana simu eno na data
simu data ngomulimu gutambula. Let's get back to this one's question. Agamba nti Bebe Cool analabikako Rwanda.
Yes, media tour again Maso at the end of the month.
And when does he plan to come to Rwanda for media tour?
The media tour is going ahead. At the end of the month we are heading to London, to the UK for 10 days. And then from London we will head to Kigali, Rwanda for media tour. And then from Rwanda we head to Nigeria and Ghana. And then we finalize with South Africa.
Okay, I think your question has been answered. Still talking about the album, naliyetaze okumanya album eno buli omu agiwaddeko opinion ye, but you as Bebe Cool ebintu oyogedde bingi about what you intend to achieve mweno album. Singa album tekola kyobadde osuubira, what is next? Are you planning to retire singa tekola kyobadde osuubira?
Maybe to help the people understand more about this album. We are not here for Break the Chains album. We are here for a full project. A project that may include 3 albums.
Okay.
Yeah. So project okugwa tuchimanyi tujja kuba tukoze albums 3.
So far we have 2 videos of the album. Are you planning to drop any video?
Yes, of course, to call all the 16 videos along the way. The album also promoting for over a year and a half to 2 years as we prepare the second album, which will come to follow up. Album is soca when you break the chains. Efuna resistance, efuna, criticism.
Yeah.
Because baba tebabitegera.
Yeah.
Katulina okumanyiza abantu kuba tukyusa tugezako okukyusa abantu what music they should gwe balina okutwala naffe tujoininge ensi yonna banaye tuleme kusigalayo sivumye kadongo kamu naye mutuyambe tuleme kusigala eyo
tutambule
n'ekitambula kubanga amazima amatuufu gali nti naffe twagala kuba ku maapu ey'ensi yonna so si ku maapu ya Uganda.
Yensi yonna.
Uganda teina kuba ku mapu ya Uganda. Na ye ina kuba ku mapu ya yensi yonna.
Someone was advising Joshua Baraka asokadde waka agumize waka eri asoka aveeyo.
Entegeera yaffe y'ebintu n'enkola yabyo eya buli muntu eyawukana. Kati omuntu oyo ye fokasi ye yawaka.
Yawano
era temulumwa mutwe ye yatuuka wano nakigambye dda toyinza okuzanyisa omuyimbi ng'akoze comment just kyoba totegedde ye ekinene kye kyali kye ekirooto kye kyali ki
kyonna kyetololera ku kirooto
kati oli kirooto kye kyawaka ye amwagala waka naye Joshua obwongo bwe bwansi yonna kati toyinza kugamba muntu alina bwongo bunene akozeseeko katono.
What's your comment about Joshua's performance yakoze ku Afro Nation?
Massive, very beautiful. The question is mwe mubeeraawo bw'oba togenzeeyo ani yali kwogeddeko?
Insider threats! System outage! Ransomware!
Ye bw'oba togenzeeyo ani yabadde ku Afro Nation yali mutegedde? Kati nze saagenze ezange break the chain yabaddeyo ye yagenze oluyimba lwe terwayimbiddwa teyalubayigiriza tebaluwulidde tebalu streaming
zeeyongera numbers.
Kati entegeera yaffe is always kwerwanyisa kyekizibu era nabalabye nti simanyi yayimbye nga tewali bantu kale nentula naye entegeera y'abavubuka bano naye nze nkimanyi nti oluusi bambi ensaalwa yereeta ennyo ate nze nkikubawo nze sikweka kubanga gwe omuntu olaba otya munno ng'ali ku show ate n'okyogerako negative. Mbadde ngamba show is there to show out your works. Ayimiridde ku stage assaayo show ye tekoma kubali abaliwo bokka ne baba batono naye eri live ku TVs ku internet yonna ku YouTube yonna abantu bali waka balaba.
It causes a lot of discussion.
Not discussion. He's selling his music to so many different people. Waliyo she kyakolebwa nga teyise ku YouTube kukinga tebabitaddeyo. And in the first place oyayogera yaddayogerera negative. Lwaki yaddayogera kuba yamulabyeko. Singa teyamulabyeko yaliyogera. So maye bannaffe abamu tujja kuba attackinga emitima gyabwe gikakkane. Kubanga ekyo kyekisingidde ddala okuleeta problem music industry yaffe. Tima utayagaliza okubeera nga kwagala kulemesa oli bwakola kyotasobola nolowooza nti noyagala obeeyo okikube stuff like that. But nze kyenjagala is appreciate but also along the way to say the truth. Si kulimbiramu just because abantu baffe abasinga tebannaba kubeera exposed.
Okay. Let's get to the discussion that is going on social media. Wabadde ku Kasuku live and those ne bakubuuza about who is a global artist and atali global artist and it seems people have picked interest in the story
and bagamba nti ogezako
nagisanga Tanzania
topic ya who is a global artist. Briefly tuwe understanding yo ya global artist nga tetunagenda ku discussion egenda
kale kakati kyenja okukola njagala kusooka kubagamba katono maama ndi ku live tv nsaba nkuddire kakati njagala buli atulaba awo agiye essimu ye nsaba buli atulaba agiye essimu ye agende ku google otekeko ekigambo what's the meaning of the word globe?
Hope we guys, we're doing that. What is the meaning of global?
The word globe.
The word globe.
No, katwagala ku explaining what is a globe. Kale gwetekako what is a globe.
Tuli ku Gagamel TV, an exclusive with BEBE Cool. Basically, we're tackling Break the Chains album, and of course, we always have a wider view of an entertainment industry when I sit down with BEBE Cool. It's about 1.5 years since I last had an exclusive with Big Size BEBE Cool. He's back, and of course, ngali nabasuubiza nti byonna tugenda kuba tubyogerako discussion ebadde y'amaanyi ku social media. Right now twagala tubulire his understanding.
Ale kakati wano okusinziira ku yabasuganga tegalaba bulungi kati ntaddemu ekibuuzo kigamba what is a globe?
I think my producer, you can zoom that.
The answer
okubanga bakiraba. Now ali ku simu ina internet, you can search it out.
Kati wano answer endeetera nti a globe is a spherical representation of the earth or other celestial bodies providing a scaled down 3-dimensional model.
Okay.
Kakati ekifaananyi kya globe mu bumpimpi is earth.
Yonna
spherical earth yonna
obwetooloozi bwayo yonna. There are 7 continents. Nag. Basazeemu ako. But yeah, tulina continents, tulinamu Africa.
There are 7.
Jenvaamu, tulinamu Asia, tulinamu Europe, tulinamu
North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia. Kansomemu order abantu baziwulire.
Bazitegede bulungi ya.
They are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia.
Yeah.
Those are 7
continents.
And those make up the globe.
Yeah.
So, what is your question?
Question yebadde, who is a global artist according to your understanding?
So, can anyone now, is there anyone who wouldn't know who a global artist is after I have given you the meaning of the word globe or global? Oba tukizeyo mu Luganda. Global artist ye artist akubye continents musanvu.
Zonna naziza wali.
Amanyikiddwa ne bwaba tannatuukayo naye nga amanyikiddwa continents meka?
Musanvu.
Bw'anaabaayo omuntu.
Fellow Ugandans, I have a message for you. Today we come together, the MTN, Airtel, and the American Tower Company, ATC, is launching the Tochigeza campaign, a united front to stop the destruction as government.
Nga inayo explanation enda. Stina kobuzi. Naye muntegeera yange. A globe has 7 continents. And we have artists who have hit 7 continents.
Yes.
Burna Boy is hitting 7 continents. And he's performing on 7 continents. Michael Jackson performed 7 continents. And hit 7 continents. UB40 performed 7 continents and hit 7 continents. I don't want us to misguide ourselves. There are people who are on the road to global. Because beyond Africa, they have gone Europe, and they have also gone some Asia, some South America, or North America. Actually, North America most easy, not easy South America. South America is a bit tricky, but I would love to see those performances in Antarctica. I would love to see those performances in Asia. You know, and also someone will come to you with excuses of, oh, my music is being listened to in Asia. We know Boots. Boots knows those money. Where we pay certain companies to put for you views and streams from those different countries. We know these things. So let us just, and you know, every time you make yourself comfortable, this is advice from BEBE. Every time an artist makes himself comfortable by saying, I'm there, that's why they are going down, and they are left with one thing, to keep convincing others that they are there, rather than their music to speak that they are there.
Okay, now, BEBE, the argument has been, AYOGEDDE ku 7 continents. Bweberiyo award nga eri recognized by those 7 continents, nga Diamond Platinum agina, Kenza agirina, BEBE Cool agina, Chameleone agina, doesn't that make that person a global artist?
But you see, for me, I don't understand how people think. An award is decided based on charts in America. How does a top Chinese person who is earning more than any American artist, how does a top Indian artist who is earning, have you ever seen any Indian top artist being given an award in the US?
It is rare.
Do you know the number of people in India? The population?
I think it is
about 80 million.
80 million. About
80 million is very little.
That's Russia.
I need you to ask yourself these questions. Okay? Asia, which is the most populated continent?
Asia.
Continent.
Asia.
Does Asia but they're Asian artists. If Asia has about 1 billion people, there are people in Asia, artists, who are being followed by about 800 million people.
Yes.
From Asia. And they have been big stars and celebrities in Asia.
But when they come to Africa,
you don't know them.
You,
even yourself now, you're in showbiz. Have you ever heard of any Asian artist?
Just because
do you know that the trend of the artists in Africa today is to look for Asian artists to collaborate with them because the biggest numbers are now in Asia?
I saw even Tyler was chasing for a collaboration from that side.
Exactly. So you must understand these dynamics, and let's explain for the good of our industry, not for the fact of so let's say we have, you know, incoming global artists, okay, so that we give credit to those who have already achieved global status.
It has been opened. BEBE Cool is trying to belittle fellow artists.
The thing is very simple. If you can answer those questions, then you have the right answer. The questions are simple. What is a globe? And then you go do your research.
I leave the discussion with you guys. I'm still looking for. I'm still going to read your questions nziraba dropping wano osobola notuweereza ku 0702954776 that's the WhatsApp 0702954776 osobola okuweereza na any question on that number concerning music ne albums at large basically twagala nnyo insights about
there was something I also want to remind you. Do you know what it has taken an African artist to be awarded on the main stage of MTV or BET?
No.
How many have you seen picking awards?
African artists? Just a few.
These are the questions I want you to ask yourself.
Groover has helped me just put my music out there and expand my fan base. They've helped me with shows, they've helped me with
getting a record deal. I got 2 articles and
putting my singles on playlists, which means I get streamed every day now.
I've had tens of thousands of streams, and a lot of these listeners have become fans
in different countries such as Brazil, Japan, the Philippines.
I've been with them for over 2.5 years now, and I cannot recommend them enough.
Okay? I want you to look for the artists who have ever stepped up on stage where Beyonce steps to pick an award. That's the homework I've left you with.
That's a discussion we shall have. I still have questions here, Bebe Cool. Waliwo ekifaananyi kye twalabye ekisatulatinga ku social media Bebe Cool ng'alimu ye ne mutabani we Alpha Thierry Sali n'abazungu ababiri. Bebe Cool omwana yamutunze mu tiimu y'omupiira.
Sina mutunda. Naye lwakwanja Uganda batya abazungu. Uganda balaba ku muzungu.
Era ak'abazungu akakuloopirize n'akateekamu obundi bw'ati abazungu ababiri.
Uganda, our fellow Africans, we're trusting, we're believing. Music over entertainment sector, etambula ne sports sector. Twina characters zezimu. Za kunganya abantu. Ate fena tukunganya nnyo abavubuka. So eneisa ya entertainment yemne neisa ya sports. I'm trying so much since the entertainment sector etambudde. Nasalawo nyingire ne mu sports. Era I'm still the ambassador of Uganda Cranes. Era ntula nnyo ne Mwami Magogo oyo. Ndi involved nnyo mu bintu by'emipiira munda. Of course nina n'abaana abasamba omupiira. I also work with the Cambio Academy. Masaka. Kati natandise relationship ne omukuba directors ba Reus. Reus club eri mu Spain. Twasayininze endagaano twagala kuleeta okusoma n'okutegeera omupiira internationally wano Uganda. Twagala kuleeta abazungu ba coaches bani nga babeera bajjanga wano nga bali sponsored by clubs ezeri nga babeera bajja wano trainingira abaana mu club eyo gyetufunye okuyigiriza ba coaches emisomo okubawa opportunity okugenda ebweru okumalayo emyezi okubeera mu trainings ezo n'ebirala kati yentandika eyo gyetwatandise relationship eyo n'omukulu oyo.
Okay. Still about the album, someone is asking, is Bebe Cool going to drop any collaboration from Tanzania? We've not seen any artist from Tanzania on the album. And
yes, why? Yes, we are going to drop collaborations. Bashment again, Kudamu from Kenya. I also expect a collaboration with Red Sun. I also expect 2 collaborations from Tanzania. Ngawe nagayenze ndi upcoming artist. Ntandika mpola. No manya kati ani collaborating naye no take away reasons zo then you collaborate.
Okay, as fe abafanguni Uncle Bebe yatulesa atya ku kya album naffe tulya twali baddeko ku break the chains.
Era ku album yange eyokubiri omufanguni tabulako kwali kati awo njo kusitulira Oluganda
ku album ey'okubiri
nga tutuuse wali ng'omuntu ajja kubuuza nti oyo akuba lulimi ki
nti olwo Luganda
oluyimba lunyuma naye nga tumaze okukola ki okutuuka.
Ekirala kyenyiza obuuza about that kiki ekyakugatta ennyo ne Alien Skin?
Muntu mulungi, muntu ategeera okuva olwalina commenti ng'omundi ogwasooka ku Alien nze nsaba abantu balabe kye na commenti ng'oba kyakikola. Ekyokubiri okuva Alien we yatandika okuyimba njala mulawo oba teyakyukako. Ekyokusatu okuva Alien we yatandika okufunamu akasente gwe tunuulira abantu bazaayamba. Ekyokuna kuva Alien we yali abadde gwe yali akoze kibi ki ekimu kyayisa muntu mubi. Nze mba njala nnyo omuntu angaye nti wuuyo yakoze ABCD yankoze bw'ati kati ono byampalaniraako si BEBE. Nze njala nnyo okubeera fact ate ekyokuna ekiri obvious Alien naye yajjanga muyimbi nga yeetaaga support. Eno industry ekyali nkalu. It is an employment platform for Ugandans. Kati nze nga BEBE amaanyi ge nnina nga lwaki sigawaako omulala naye akolera awo n'ataapinga okwo naddala ng'omuntu wampisa oba okitegeera. Omuvubuka yeyisa bulungi, omuvubuka ye muvubuka alina ebintu bisanyusa te era tolaba nti bisanyusiza abavubuka omusapootingire.
If you're ready or not, I carry full force. They come on my leo, I know they conform. Now my lane, nothing to follow me. Drag, you're feeling like God. I find you fine, but you know feel be God. My type shit, I'm still chasing after. Telling me what you need. Yeah, kill me when I run to you. Telling me what you need. Kill me when I run.
I swear down, shine never enter me. I just see crystal clear. Should I say you do Brazil? All I'm again #1. Calm down, one try and say is Otimba. Opase, thicker than the GLE. Soft like Felele. No they hear within they want say. No face, baby, no kiss. Anywhere that 2 bags in a month. 3 months go trip like once. In your face like straight to the point. Many girls gonna you me I want. Me and you made the place come alive. Everybody know tonight you go fuck. If it go cost me, it cost. Carry bag no job. I see the rubber and the wine. Senior man down right. You hold me jail like I used to. Sweet me bless you ×2. Shana you man be fine like this. Anything where you want I give.
Telling me what you need. Yeah, kill me when I run to you. Telling me what you need. Yeah, kill me when I run to you.
Yes.
BEBE Cool ennaku zino abadde akuba obuwero obw'enjawulo. Yakolayo edduuka lya fashion waba tannakola dduuka lya fashion. Does he intend okugulawo edduuka lya fashion?
Asigenda kugulawo edduuka lya fashion because nina abantu benkola nabo. Kati nina omu ku bavubuka bange yalina edduuka era yanyamba designer. Era very soon tujja kumubwanjulira. Sagala akyali ku tests ze kati so far ate yakakola bulungi because when tunuulira the last 1 month okuva lwe twava ku Break the Chains release album paka kati so far 95% ali perfect. So ajja kukola aya printing. Kugaba buli muntu agenda abantu benkola na buli muntu identifying ekintu kyasobola okukola. I want to support them in that. Sagala kuba mulungi omu.
akagato producer agenze n'alaga engato gy'otaddemu olunaku olwaleero enate bagiyita batya waliwo eri eyo akawangamba etuvuye Tanzania netukomawo ojja ginteekamu
kuleetera bizibu mu kikakyo sagala kuleetera bizibu
ate bizibu ki bayinza okuntandika
ate oyo mwana
alina engaito da ate
alina engaito ziri zayambala
alina engaito daaka
takyategeera
eno bagiyita batya
iyo fendi
tuli mu mmekaawo
akatebe sikyatawana gwe jasa ogenda ku intaneti
nonoonyako saawa
saawa yaffe ya alien
saawa ya alien nengo ojagala nnyo nakakugikulabamu emirundi ng'esatu
ojagazaki
ojagala nnyo
kirabo kyange
eno gundi is that gold silver
coat
yeah
eno coat
ate obakati ate ekyo kibaki
bayiwako gold
kungulu
naye ate era sibi ebinenge ebyamu
kale discussion
byo biba bya current
kati ekitu lady gyokitwalamu watuserete eddakiika 10 kati gyokoma okuba mu kamera twongeramu eddakiika era accountant wange njalookole ku ekyo akubye presenter eza kuba presenter wano okyadde wange
ate nze nkufuddeko
okyadde wange ate oyagala okumpira ekijjakola. Ladies and gentlemen, ndowooza ekirala kyenyinza okuonako nga tusibula Bebe Cool tujja ogenda tuwa ka brief gundi ku album expectations abantu ze babasuubira then ekirala kyenjagala briefly okooneko nga tugenda mu elections bubaka kiboyinza okuwa abavubuka abato obululu buno manyi sometimes abavubuka abamu bawaba ne bakoleramu ensobi.
So after all the noise that's going around,
Core, an AI video editor. Is global expansion still a challenge for you? Core helps. Dubbing any language you want.
Core, an AI video editor. Core AI doga henji softo. Core, an editor video IA. Core, an editor de video kan IA. Core, 一款 AI 影片剪辑软体.
Crazy? Let's try. Core, an AI video editor.
Obubaka kwekyo buli nti just mubeere bakakamu akaluka kuli mu ngalo kubotwala omala obiveeko ogende mu bibyo. Waliwo ebintu byotasobola controllinga beyond tosobola controllinga munno kumugamba kikyaba akola kubanga naye alina right ye. Ekyokubiri nkuma obulamu bwammwe bino byakaseera myezi genda kuba 3 egyo bwe giggwa tuddeyo tudde mu mirimu gyaffe kubanga era ensi esigala ekola ki egenda mu maaso tokkiriza kujja focus yo ku mirimu nogiza ku kalulu bali nabo banoonya office kufuna musaala nawe sigala nga omusaala gwo guki naddala abavubuka abato temukola bintu biri risky boda zivuga bubi soga kufiirwa abantu baffe mu bintu bino bintu byakaseera. Then about break the chain expectations, of course, I'm still advocating muwulirize nnyo album ya Break the Chain. Mwongero giwuliriza bingi nnyo ebyokuyigamu bingi gwe towuliriza Bebe gwe owuliriza music uliza music oyo ali ku album ya Break the Chain ogenda kuyigamu ebintu bingi ojja kutegeera ensi gyeri mu kudda ate gy'okoma kutegeera ensi gyedda naawe ojja kufuna ideas so let's move together tumuvingire wamu tetunoonya bibi ensi endala zonna bonna balina ebibi naye babikweka tufokasinge ku kirungi kyekirungi ku albumu eyo ffe kyetuba tupushinga lwaki tupushinga ekibi ekigiriko ffe tupushinga ekirungi ekigiriko naffe tuteeke we tutadde bwe twogera ku Burna Boy leero bw'oyogera ekigambo Burna Boy nga kiki ekiddako mu mutwe gwo Nigeria bw'oyogera ekigambo Joshua kiki ekirina okuddako Uganda bw'oyogera ekigambo Bebe Cool kiki ekirina okuddako Uganda kati ffe twagala kutambuza nsi yaffe vibrating era nja kwebaza nnyo abantu abali mu diaspora at any cost mwenna baganda bange benzaala bawala bange balenzi bamaama bataata mwebale nnyo okukyusa engeri kuba kati totally diaspora eri calm ebyobufuzi babitadde ebbali, abantu bali focused mu kukola, abantu kati bongedde focus yaabwe ku kyogamba nti kabakole bakole sente zaabwe badde Uganda, kabakole kati katuuzayo kintu kimu, kati kwekwatira wamu mu diaspora. Okwekwatira wamu kitegeeza okweyamba. Watubadde tukyalinamu just ekizibu ekyo ekyokubanga abantu beerimirira, bakyerimirira. Okay, mukyali mu empulunguse, naye kati okusinziira ku muliro nga bwe gwali, kati gwakira ddala. Kati ne focus y'abantu balaba bazzeeyo kwefocusingako. Kiki ekyandeeta Sweden, kiki ekyandeeta mu America, kiki ddala ddala ekyandeeta naye n'ebizibu byava ku kino, naye sina ssente muki mu nsawo. Bino byenkola ddala ddala binteeka ssente mu nsawo oba binyongera pressure, riski, oba okitegeera. Then ekyokubiri, bwolaba Munnayuganda muno ng'ayitawo, banaye mwe-supporting, tubeegayiridde, twe-supporting, tukopere ddala bali abasajja. Nze ne bwe nayimba music eyenkana ati obulungi nga sina support yammwe, eyo gye muli, tajja kuyitawo. Ate nga bw'ayitawo, era omuntu ajja kuvaayo agambe ndi Munnayuganda ng'okyogera proudly. Kubanga naawe kati nina bakwano bange bangi nnyo mu diaspora, bafanza bawe banaye BEBE tuwonyeza. Tuwadde tetulina music gwe tulina kati okuba wo nowa Joshua Baraka, at least kati tumuzannya buli gye tutambulira. Kikulu nnyo okuzannya naffe tubazanyiremu owaffe nga balaba tuli ku same page. So si kutuzanyira kutubazanyiremu music owaffe batucategorizing nga African artists. Kyekiri kye mbabuuzizza nti njagala mugende munoonye ku awards, BET oba MTV awards oba Mobo oba munoonye abafirika abakafuna ku stage yennyini eri main ne bafunirako award. Tebazibaweerako because bagambanga nti ffe music waffe bamucategorizing nga African category
artists,
best act African.
But was in a Rasta recently.
But that's why Davido bagundi, not Davido, Wizi agano okuddayo. Mwina okukkiriza nti tukyabulamu ekintu kyaffe ekyokwekwatira wamu naffe twesindikira awo. Era kino kisaba Bannayuganda kubanga Abatanzania kati batuli ahead, Abannakenya batuli ahead. Ate kati eno race ya nsi zaffe yadde tugenda global nga East Africa, twetaaga okwekwata naye naffe era n'akaffe tuyamba nga Bannayuganda
ku concert.
Fire, go higher, wherever we are. Baby, most the girls got that hot sauce, hot sauce. Everybody wants some, but can handle what I brought them. I'm like hot sauce, everybody wants some, but can handle what I brought them. I don't think you're ready, feeling deadly tonight. BABYMO when about to blow your mind. We about to leave you breathless. Call the doctors, paramedics, cause the stage on fire. I'm not talking pyrotechnic. Got the chili pepper, jalapeno, too addictive, red hot Cheetos. Wake, we move hip like wasabi. Baby monster, bring the party. Step to the beat, came ready to eat. You know we bring the flavor. Turn up the heat, they calling us beast, calling monster behavior. Hot sauce, everybody wants some, but can't handle what I brought them. I'm like hot sauce, everybody wants some, but can't handle what I brought them. I'm got a little bit of everything, whole lot of energy. 100 miles an hour, you will never get ahead of me. Thinking it a lemonade, thinking it a remedy. Ask me how I do it, it's a secret recipe. But you never ever put a fire like this. Carrot and I rip, I can vibe like this. Pink out a pepper, I'm stirring the pot. Get what I get, cause I got what I got. We'll do this all night, baby, if we don't get tired. The kind of energy that never expire. Red, yellow, green, no, you know what I mean, yeah. About to set it on fire. Hot sauce, everybody wants some, but can handle what I brought them. I'm like
Kati ndi very sure nti nja kukola concert next year. Era tujja kuba mwezi gw'okuna ogwokutaano. Kubanga ekyangana okuddamu okukola concert. Concert yange yasemba nalaba nga nkyayimba music y'omu. Ng'omuntu asobola okupredictinga kye ngenda okukola. Ba fans nga ndaba mbajjako million